What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons, and today we're here to talk about one of the hottest comics right now for both better and worse because there's a lot of discourse, a lot of it negative, a lot of it positive, almost none of it neutral. I'm going to be neutral today, just tell you what I think about it and why this is about to be a crazy story arc, regardless of if you like it or not. But real quick before we get into this, if you appreciate my content where I update you guys on current events in modern comics and fiction in general, smash the like button. Let's get to 200 plus likes. That would be amazing. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 30K. And check out my Record of Ragnarok Marvel and DC crossover series I just started. And make sure to vote in the last video in the comment section of that video. Now, getting into this, by the way, check out my Discord, shameless plugs. We do games, prizes, giveaways, D&Ds, and more. Come check it out. We have an issue in Amazing Spider-Man number 32 that is highly controversial right now. First of all, Zeb Wells was already in deep water with Spider-Man fans. Zeb has pretty much taken Goblin, aka Norman Osborn, rid him of the Goblin sins, and he's a good dude now, trying to rectify all the BS he's done over the years. Spider-Man's getting beat up by everybody and their mother. I mean, fucking Vulture's getting W's on him, Tombstone's getting W's. It's been a rough patch with Zeb Wells at the control for Spider-Man fans. So they've been a little testy with him, right? Well, this issue is no exception in stoking the flames. So we have a few things going on in case you're not caught up on what's going on with Spider-Man currently. I'll give you a quick synopsis. In this current issue, for context, Kraven is trying to find a hunt that is greater than any hunt he's ever done before. This is Kraven the Second trying to basically overcome his father's legacy. Legacy, one of the big things being Kraven's hunt. That's one of the greatest stories ever told in comics history, right? He wants to overcome that legacy. How can he do that? Well, if he collects the sins of Green Goblin, puts it in a spear that also has the powers of the Goblin Queen, who's stupidly powerful, was literally created by Mr. Sinister to kind of replicate the likes of Jean Grey, can keep up with Jean Grey tiers, has plenty of powers and hacks. It's insane. It's going to give those powers and all Goblin sins back to Green Goblin. So Kraven pulls up on Norman and he's like, yo, let's fucking scrap. You're going to be the ultimate hunt. And even though Norman is acting like a good guy, eventually he swings, right? And hits Kraven. And Kraven's like, oh shit. Finally, Goblin's back. The real Norman is here. He said, let the Goblin out. And he starts beating up Norman, right? Jumps on him. Well, eventually he gets a drop on Norman and reveals the spear. With this spear, he's going to be rebirthing the Green Goblin at his peak power with all his sins. Well, Spider-Man at this point senses the danger. He senses what's going on. He can't let Norman die, right? This is a good Norman at this point. This is one that he doesn't want to get fucked up. So he starts racing in, and even though his spider senses are going off the chain, he has to ignore them to run into danger. He ends up jumping forward and gets hit by the spear. That's right. Gets absolutely stabbed through the chest by the spear of Kraven that he's using. At this point, stabbing Spider-Man, Kraven gets a vision. And he sees the lion, or himself, hunting the spider. He sees the spider then die. But after dying, the spider is reborn. And then Kraven watches as the spider fucking hunts down the lion and obviously puts in work. So Kraven, in seeing this vision, says, oh fuck, I'm not the hunter anymore. I've now made myself the hunted. And gets the fuck out of Dodge. My boy Kraven dips, son. After all that work he put in, he said, oh shit, I gotta deal with a Spider-Man that has all that power now and the sins of Green Goblin? Fuck that. I'm out. Peace. And he dipped, son. He's got his own life to worry about. So Kraven was not trying to fuck with that after seeing the vision. And then we see this Peter get up, this Spider-Man get up, glowing with the power. First of all, I hope we can all agree, regardless of if you like this or not, the art is fire. Like his design with this Goblin Queen power and the sins of Goblin is sick. So what's this entail for Peter? This means Spider-Man's come back likely with the assortment of powers granted that's associated with the Goblin Queen. This would include telekinesis, high-grade telepathy, minor reality warping to a degree, obviously advanced superhuman physical stats. On top of this, the sins of Green Goblin are going to make him evil as fuck. You combine that with all of his normal powers that he has as Spider-Man, we've got a potentially evil, souped up, pricked out, ripped out Spider-Man running around fucking shit up. Most likely based on the vision from Kraven, hunting the shit out of his ops. His story is about to get crazy. Maybe it'll end up bad. Maybe it'll end up amazing regardless. It's crazy to start. So I'm actually invested in seeing what happens next. But let me know what you think about Spider-Man's new power amp and form in the comment section down below. Me personally, I like this development in the story. I think it's a lot more interesting than everything else going on. So I'm curious to see where this goes, and I'm curious to see what Spider-Man does in this form. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy, Jobbers and Goons, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.